Okay, fire sign, let's see what's coming up for your weekly reading, week 21. Okay, so I see some regrets for you, fire sign, the Five of Cups. Some sort of a regrets. Regrets surrounding a Cancer person. The love between you and a Cancer person, Venus is in Cancer. And the Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn person. So whoever the Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn person is coming up, because you're now recognizing something. I see a Cancer person is now recognizing who is this person. The Five of Pentacles, this is coming up as a Taurus person. A Taurus person is now feeling some sort of a regrets to find out something about you, fire signs. Okay, we have the energy of the Eight of Pentacles. The Taurus person is regretting losing a lot of money because of you, fire signs. Okay, so some sort of a situation surrounding work, some sort of a good news could be coming out surrounding work, or regrets surrounding work. A lot of you are going to be overcoming what a Cancer have done. Some sort of a new beginning, a new start that a Leo had or gain. People recognize how this Leo came up on this new start or new beginning, that this Leo was helped by a Gemini person or a Libran person. The lies of a Libran person gave a Leo some sort of a new start that was not there. So some sort of a communication, what a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn woman have given out was based on facts. An investigation is going on. People are now finding out something about uh, this is really coming up as a Leo and Aries. Oh, there was a whole lot of lies. A whole lot of lies surrounding money is going to be coming out. A Virgo is going to be finding out a whole lot of lies. A Taurus is regretting a situation. Okay. And I see someone could be going to jail. This person could be a Leo that is going to jail, or could be a Scorpion. Okay, there is a whole lot that is going on with Scorpion and Leo in this week. So they're now finding out how, yes, there's a whole lot of worries now for you, fire sign. A whole lot of worries surrounding a baby, surrounding a child, surrounding how you got some sort of a new start. People are finding this out. A lot of you fire signs are now regretting a situation. Five of Cups, Four of Cups. A lot of you fire sign regretting something to do with work. They now recognize what an Aquarian person have done. They recognize that an Aquarian person was connected to someone, telephone or email, and could have collaborated with you, fire sign people, to give you a document that was not yours. So Jupiter is in Capricorn. A Capricorn person is going to be winning. Whoever this Capricorn person is has spoken the truth. A young person is going to be showing up that a Capricorn person has spoken the truth. The energy of the Six of Money. A lot of you fire sign are having financial problem. You're looking towards a Taurus to help you financially, but this Taurus is no longer wants to connect with you. A lot of people are now recognizing that some sort of a collaboration was based on lies. Okay, yeah. A lot of a collaboration was based on lies. So a lot of people are going to be finding out why someone had collaborated with someone. This collaboration was only based on lies. So it's like someone tried to get someone gave someone a contractual agreement, or went in connection with someone what was just based on lies. So if you recognize, they're now finding out how a Cancer, or how a Leo, especially you Leos and a Cancer, how did you Leos and a Cancer gotten a start? They recognize that a Libran woman have lied. A Gemini man is now showing up that a Libran woman have lied. A Libran woman could have accessed documentation and some of someone that was not based on facts. This Libran woman is now regretting what she has done, because I see protection is coming up for um an a Capricorn person, because they're recognizing that a Capricorn person is the correct person for some sort of a details and information that a Libran woman had apply for or access. Okay, so in the past, a Libran woman have access details and information of a Capricorn person. Here the truth is coming out, because a Sagittarian is now worried. A Sagittarian is now finding out that a Libran person have lied. A Libran person could have collaborated with their family members, sisters or brother, or their lovers in order to access details and information from someone else's computer or data, because this is a hacker. Okay, they're going to be recognizing that a Libran and their partner was behind hacking a woman's computer. So there are people in authority is now protecting a Capricorn person, because they recognize that this Capricorn person computer was hacked and documents and details was took from this computer, and a Cancer was the one who ended up. There is something going on with surrounding a Cancer and their partner, because this is Moon in Cancer, this is Mercury in Cancer, a Cancer is talking, and this is Venus in Cancer. So there is something about you, Aries and a Cancer, you Leos and a Cancer, you Sagittarian and a Cancers, the Cancer secrets. You Aries had secrecy with a Cancer. It is coming out. How did you and a Cancer got some sort of a new start? Because they're going to be recognizing that you Aries and a Cancer was totally bankrupt. So how did you get go grounds and a new start? Documentation and information. A Gemini is showing up that a Sagittarian had lied. Whoever the Sagittarian is, whatever that was going on, a Sagittarian had really lied. Um, Gemini is now recognizing that their partner, the Cancer, had collaborated with other people to create some sort of illusion. A lot of details and information came up, and a Gemini is speaking the truth and is giving up the situation. So a lot of people recognize what an Aquarian woman have done. This Aquarian woman is in some, yeah, her thoughts is killing her. Whoever this Aquarian woman, for some of you is an Aquarian, for some of you is a Libran. This Aquarian woman or this Libran woman, it's like something to do with taxes in a corporation institution. And this Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn person had some sort of a communication with an Aquarian or a Libran person, and they're finding back, going back and looking at the email address and the communication between these two people, and recognize that this Aquarian woman had copied this lady documentation and information and gave it to a Sagittarian person. So now, if you recognize the Sagittarian person and this Aquarian or Libran person, it's like three people, one Aquarian, Libran, and one a Gemini or a Sagittarian, but it's coming up as an Aquarian, it's coming up as a Libran, and it's coming up as a Sagittarian. This woman had copied this Capricorn woman information. This is either a Capricorn or a Taurus information, and gave it to a Sagittarian. And this is like documents, like accounts, documents, accounts detail of someone, and they're now recognizing what this Libran or this Aquarian woman have done. This woman have used her powers in the wrong way. So people are now recognizing what a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, a Taurus or a Capricorn woman was saying was based on facts. Jupiter is in Capricorn. So now they're recognizing, because they're getting to the bottom of a situation surrounding a work collaboration. Okay. And there's something, because this is the energy of the Nine of Swords. And if you notice, there is, it's like a Gemini person is showing up the lies of something, some sort surrounding some sort of a contractual agreement. This is definitely a Gemini person. Someone is under investigation, and this is a Virgo person is under investigation. A Virgo person is under investigation. They're finding out a whole lot of things about the Virgo businessman. Okay. This is definitely not sickness, not for some of you, some of you, your parents could have gone to the doctor, some sort of a sickness, that sort of a thing. Or a doctor could have created some sort of a fraud, okay? Um, but a doctor could have delivered information that to someone they're going to be finding out about this, okay? Um, yeah. So what we're seeing here is that whoever this person is, it's like they're, yeah, this is weird. Like someone is onto a doctor, a surgeon. A doctor could have created some sort of a corruption. Okay. All right. So there are lies and deceptiveness. Fire sign, Libran, F stab you in the back, fire sign. Okay, this could be a Libran at the workplace. I've stabbed you in the back. A whole lot of information is coming out about a Libran. A Libran had access details and information that they had no reason to access. A Libran had collaborated with a Virgo in order to gain some sort of a documentation, and they're now going to be finding out about this. So a youth success over a Cancer person. A Scorpion person is going to go to jail. Some sort of a communication is going to be laid in, because this is the 9 of Swords and this is the 10 of Swords. There's something where a Gemini man who could be an investigator is showing up that this Aquarian or Libran woman had lied, and they're looking at this woman computer and is recognizing that this woman computer, this lady used someone else's details and documentation to give to someone else, and they're going to be recognizing what this Aquarian, Gemini, or Libra woman have done. So, whoever this woman is, this Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn person is now onto this woman, because this woman was actually told people what these people were doing. Okay, so they're now recognizing that a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn computer was hacked. Okay, and it has to do with this Aquarian, Gemini, or Libran and her partner that had hacked this person computer. Okay, the energy of the 5 of Pentacles, the hardship. A hardship is because a Taurus is now talking. A Taurus is now going to be giving up someone. It's like a Taurus recognized that someone was creating a fraud. It's like a Taurus is going to be giving up their clients. Okay, and this Taurus is going to be getting out of a situation. So this Jupiter in Leo is that a Taurus is going to be giving up someone, and there's going to be a big win, and this big win is that a lot of you are going to be getting out of some sort of a circumstances, because they now recognize that a Leo and a Cancer have lied. So a Taurus is going to be giving up a Leo and a Cancer in order to get out of some sort of a conflicts that they're in. So Aries, a lot of regrets. They recognize that you, Aries, had lied and copied data and information off someone's computer. They have evidence. They have a thumb drive that you, Aries, had broken to someone else and copy data and information off someone's computer. They're now recognizing. They have the details and is now recognizing what you, Aries, have done. Okay, Leos, they recognize that you, Leos, an Aquarian, Gemini, or Libra person was the one who helped you, Leos, to get some sort of a new start. A young Aquarian, Gemini, or Libran is going to be telling the truth and is going to be finding out a whole lot of lies that was going on. Okay, whoever this young person is going to be giving up a lot of you, fire signs. this young person just recognized that you fire signs had lied and co-created and gave some sort of a story that was not built on honesty. And this young Aquarian, Gemini, or Libran person is going to be speaking the truth and say they were the one who accessed details and information off of a computer and gave it to you, fire sign. So it's like someone old computer, someone took someone old computer in order to get some sort of a details, but the computer is from someone who didn't know that these people actually was accessing the computer. They thought that they gave this old computer to these people to take to the like the junkyard, okay? But these people access details and information of a computer. So people are now going to be finding out where these people were coming up with these documents and information. It is a really criminal act because someone used their child to access some sort of a hard drive on a computer, okay, in order to get some documentation. And they're now going to be finding out all these people. So it's like someone, is refurbishing their houses, and these people say, no, 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 we'll take them to the junkyard. We take these things to the junkyard. But what they were doing was actually keeping whoever this woman information is and keeping their old computer drives and was accessing details and information from their old computer drive. So there is a huge criminal case that is going on, and they're now going to be getting details and information how these people were getting and had all of these information. Is someone house that was being refurbished. These people were taking this lady computer or television, all these things, but they were not taking it to the junkyard. They were basically holding back things like digital things and was accessing details and information of this lady digital old apparat computer. So they're going to be finding out that yeah, there was a malice, there was a really malicious situation, and a Taurus person is now going to be finding out because it's as if these people were sent to access this lady home and said, let's refurbish, if you do this, you need to throw out all of these things. And this lady is like, why? I live here for 20 years. These are all. And they took like, they ruined like play sets and that sort of a thing because they were looking for data of old computers. And they're going to be finding out that these people have created a crime and a fraud. So I see Leos that was using some sort of a documentation in order to get or apply for something. They're going to be recognizing that someone was hooked up to someone else's computer, and someone in a corporation was given the wrong person someone else's details and information, and they're going to be finding out how really disturbed these people were. Okay, so there was a crime that was going on that is going to be exposed. Okay, so whoever the Sagittarian person is could have been pain, and I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, I have to use one hand because I operated on my, yeah, they had to take out the metal out of my body. So I'm using one hand, but I'm only getting out the weekend readings because I'm full with I did my operation today. So let's see what they're finding. Oh, yeah, regrets. They recognize that an Aquarian person, yeah, that's how an Aquarian person could have gained some information is and gave it to a Scorpion person is by accessing someone else's old computer in order to get some sort of a details and information that they were selling to a Scorpion person. They were giving this person someone else's data and information by accessing someone else's computers or telephone. Okay, so be aware of this. So a whole lot of information is going to be coming out about a couple and how a couple was making their money is by fabricating data and information. They're going to be finding out that a Aries couple, a Aries and a Cancer, had copy details and information from someone else's computer because a USB stick was left. It's like these people went into somebody's house and used a USB stick. Do you know what a USB stick is? It's a thumb drive. To copy this person details and information in order to get some details and information. They're going to be recognizing that there was a digital crime that has transpired. They're going to be seeing the truth about a network and a digital crime. So they're watching someone. Someone is being watched. A group of people is now being watched. A Taurus is going to be giving up a group of people. Okay, so whoever works, if your supervisor or your boss is a Taurus, they're going to be giving you fire signs up because they've now recognized that you fire sign had done a crime by giving someone else's details and information to them. Okay, so they're going to be recognizing that, yeah, there is an end for someone, and whoever this person is, this person, this is coming up as a Libran. A Libran woman has access and did access details and information of someone that she had no right to access. Okay, so this woman this woman was selling information to people. Okay. All right, these people were making fake documentation for people's house, people businesses. It's like they were cloning people, giving other people, living people data and information to other people. And this is going to be coming out. And that's how you Leos got caught, because they're now an Aquarian, Gemini, or Libran man used a lawyer to access data and information on someone else's computer in order to give you some sort of a contractual agreement. And now people in authority is now protecting the rightful owner of this data because they recognize that an Aquarian, Gemini, or Libra person had a lot of secrets. And they're recognizing that an Aquarian, Gemini, or Libra person was the one who accessed the details and information and gave it to you, fire sign people. So there's a whole lot of truths that is going to be coming out in this week, because they now have evidence how you fire sign people could have end up with some sort of a data and information. Okay, because this, what a lot of people don't recognize, Aquarian is the timeline of the stealing of data and information, the Aquarian season. Okay, so this is definitely going to be coming out. There is a whole lot of people that was accessing people information and data and was creating a whole lot of illusion. People were going to the last point of pest, harassing people. There was a whole lot of harassment that was going on underneath the table. There were some quietly arresting people, and they're now going to be finding out. So a whole lot of information, because there's a lot that is going on with Aquarian, Gemini, or Libran people. So regrets for you fire sign in this week surrounding some sort of a new start, because they're going to be finding out so some sort of a legal documents is not for you fire sign people, or you fire sign people could have access details and information of someone that was not based on truth. A Taurus is going to be speaking the truth. That's an Aquarian person. There is something about a Taurus, and a Taurus is going to tell the truth what an Aquarian person have told them. That an Aquarian person was selling a Scorpion someone else's documentation and information. So A Taurus person is going to be telling the truth to either the authorities or about an Aquarian person, what they have done. The energy of the Eight of Pentacles, and this energy of the Eight of Pentacles is a situation surrounding work, and someone was trying to throw a Capricorn person onto the bus, but they fall in their own traps that they have created. Okay, so a Capricorn person is going to be overcoming like a Pisces person, because this Pisces person tried to throw a Capricorn. They recognized that a Leo and a Cancer had lied. All right, 66. Something was just about money. It was just all about money. People just never care about connection with other people. It was just all about the money. A network is going to go to jail. And this is looking like an Aquarian, a Taurus, a Leo, and a Scorpion is going to go to jail. They're very much worried because they recognize that people are now onto them. So there is going to be a successful win, because a lot of people are now recognizing that a lot of people, let's see what the success, and as I said, ladies and gentlemen, I have done an operation. Yes, a tower moment is going to be coming down for a Cancer and a Leo, for how they got some sort of a sort. So you see, they thought that they were going to be getting out of a problem, but a group of governments or authoritarians are now recognizing that these people had lied. Okay, so it's like a Aries and a Cancer thought they were going to be winning a situation, but an international governments got together and recognized that these people were lying. Okay, then let's see the Three of Wands. Yeah, there's an ending. The Three of Wands is an ending for Aries man and a young Aries Leo person. Yeah, they recognize that these people were collaborating. It was like they were in a cult. This older man and this younger Aries Leo Sagittarian person. It's like they were in a cult and they collaborated. Yeah, they had a lot of secrets. Yeah, they were in a cult. Okay, this was a cult endeavor. They had a lot of secrets. They were using people, details, and information. It is coming out now. So they're now looking at whoever this lady was, and is recognizing that this lady was aware of the secrecy that these people were creating and concocting. It is a cult organization that was using people to take over other people's assets, and they're now finding out what was going on. It's like a certain government group or government people were not aware what these people were doing, and now it's coming out. Okay, so we gotta go.